ene semifi kroboland no ene everybody a meka say nyehe ebusuafo ye hyemu achekakra na enumre yasanga ba be hyemu mafe mu ye pa ihe nyejaye allo nyeja nyenye ihe nyeja nyenye na mejiri ye passe nyina no yempom eyede dwumadi enguto na ye dwumadi a yesua de wo so na yehyehye nkuran emea ene abusuafo nyina no ye kyerɛkyerɛ ade ne yesua de ede ebo yembra se ne ebeye ne betimi enya setena pa na ye ene anwumre nso ade foforo na CJ Winters mesanso ede rebremo ewo me your Obaa dwumadi so se ye kase me your Obaa yo ye mea yesumbuye pa na enye ne kasa anasesebio emea ye ne keke ehonomo na emerima ne be get jealous na mo bisa se na yen so ayeye merima no nso enu nti na me kan se abusuafo nyina emea ne abusua cause as be ma kra no baby a wo be ma nka ho a obia nka ho a it's not possible abrabo ne kwa na how would it go for you ene yerehwe entrepreneurship se ebia wankasa obekasa uri du dwuma bi se bi otafra cha enya se bia o hye wo potwewa bi na wotonton ade ba ko mienu bi nkuto na obefre ho se o ye entrepreneur da bi enima bebre ewuwo mu ene yi krampo se de wiase asesa oko online na obi atonton ade obia they say obia person or ye bibi ema ne ho but is it just about going online posting the stuff for people to buy and not just posting on your WhatsApp status and in yakawana and yes sir when you talk about entrepreneurship said you'll be a friend who CEO it doesn't just come like that say they no na and then the end nyankopon say this very evening no you will be a say yes share omo ye entrepreneurs successful entrepreneurs na say yehuna na che say we are not looking for the right thing ye share won a omo ye successful in entrepreneurship a ne din ene ebedi kan ede aba ene ye was star girl Dela a o ye entrepreneur ena ye ne no babedi nkomo no minim pa say ye mu pi na no yatene nka ye nim ne pa on social media on TVs on radio yatete nka bebre ene nyankopon aye adome Obaa dwumadi ye de na abase entrepreneurship no eteden eye say bia mekwa akra na se me fa pictures na media to WhatsApp status me reton ade keka na se den because ene obi ton ade obi aton ade na me di kankan no but enche bia na market na ase na sika no chese ohu ba bi kwa sika na kwa akofa enti ene ye besua de pa say entrepreneurship na ye wo dia you will know and know much about it today. Not just about what you think or what you've been hearing, but you will learn more and more and more of it today. Tiabusia sanetene CJ Winters enimidi na Netu television and na enumere oreshe obetimi ajoin yen e wo Facebook and na face on YouTube Netu TV GH na wajoin e bia wo asembisa bi wo adwen kire bi a number na wo ho 0240 550-899 0240-550-899 abusia rebetwa ye ho ne kawaba ne pie chuo be na kwa be no bere ko ese go manu ya abenya nyakata ye kwa ba sese ya Medi kan aka show nipa ene ne no ebetwetwe nkomo star girl de la me say ene bibi e wose yehu about entrepreneurship bia no ye behu ene ansana yada na wonim ansana sa nkomo twetwe no ebeba so no e wo dwumaku bi a omofre omo smiles for speech na sa smiles for speech yi no omo ye NGO de so omo gina omo ho so e na wo hwe emofra wa won kasa won kasa ho ye wodin ana won tumi nkasa awofo binum wo ho no mo ase nkwala na omudu baby na se won kasa na oni a obekasa oni obekasa obi wo no mo na nke wosa nko de ne ko hospital na wo kwahwe na obekasa wo de me ha ho nkwala na bi wo ho no mo asa na wote woche e wo kasa ho but na ebia yare na sankofi eyi e na wo ho e de ma sa awofo anase amofre yi a wontumi enkase bia omani na wontumi enkase na ma bedu Ghana ha ene isei no omo tamale aha makwakodi dwuma kama pa e wo tamale honom a di eda so ye promoting child growth and development na ebusia ye bekwa homa no so na ye ne opening pa oda no CEO anase founder no Miss Dorsey na eyi de mesre kakra oyo broni nti no brofo no obere kakra enti ene de emenum nyina no ye berere brofo kakra ye ja ye beye ne dey enti mayenko ahoma no so. Hello, good evening Miss Dorsey.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm so glad to be on here to meet you again.
Right. Awesome. Are you still in Tamale? Or you
Yes,
are back
I
to
am.
Accra? You are still in Tamale, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We are just finished our project today.
Okay, that's beautiful. Because of my listeners and my viewers, so I would love you to tell us about yourself briefly and then about Smiles for Speech.
Yes, sure. So I'm the founder of Smiles for Speech.
Right.
And my background is in speech therapy. So we call it speech pathologist in the US, and in Ghana they say speech therapist.
Okay.
So we work with individuals across the lifespan. My youngest client was a 5-day-old baby with cleft palate. The oldest client was 102.
Wow. Wow.
So we work with speech and language and feeding. And so when we think about communication, we think about body language and social skills. So it's not just talking.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Sandy Dorsey. Your team recently had an outreach in Tamale. What was the main objective of this program?
For our program, and it has lasted throughout the week, on the first day, we work with children and families. And because there is such a shortage of speech therapists, we want to teach families what they can do with their child at home.
Okay.
Because language development happens every day. And since parents spend the most time with the child, they can really make an impact on the child's life.
Beautiful.
So the second day, we worked with the government of Valencia. They sent community workers to come and to learn what they can do with children. And then we had teachers from different schools in the area.
Okay.
Tomorrow, we will have another meeting for healthcare professionals at the Tamale Teaching Hospital.
Right. So I would want to know why early identification of this speech thing is so important to parents.
It's so very important because language development happens between the ages of 0 and 5. So if we take a wait and see approach, we're losing that precious time where language develops.
Okay.
So we have to think about, as soon as we see something that might not seem, if our child is not talking, we don't want to say to ourselves, oh, it's a boy, oh, it's an older child, oh, let's wait and see. We really want to start to get support and think about strategies that we can start to use to help the child's language develop.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Sandy. So we would also want to know during the Tamale outreach, what did you find out about the kids or the children? Were there many people who needed the support?
Yes. So during our outreach, you usually have about 100 families, 100, 150 families each
Whoa.
time we do an outreach.
Okay.
And they're mostly mothers that come with their child, hoping to find ways to help they get to have their child to talk. So
Okay.
when we think about children that are non-speaking, we also want to think, not automatically make assumptions that the child doesn't know anything, because the child might know a lot more than we think, but just not be able to verbally express themselves. So
Okay.
we teach ways that a child can communicate that's not just in using verbal language. And
Okay.
that's using gestures, signs, communication boards. And these things are called AAC, alternative augmentative communication. And every type of language we count. Does not just have to be verbal language.
All right. Due to time, so I would love us to shorten it so that maybe some other time when we get a good time, we'll sit and then talk about this very well. But I would want you to advise parents who think their children will grow out of this, and therefore they do not even mind when they see the earlier, signs about this very situation.
This is very, very important that families not wait and see. If your child is not understanding up to 50 words at 18 months of age, or if they're not speaking in 2 word combos, that means 2 words put together, by the time they're 2 years old, that already tells us they need some additional support. They should be
Okay.
able to follow directions, 2-step directions, respond to your questions. If you ask them what, where, why, or what and where, and they should be able to point to their body parts and objects. So if we see this at 2 years old, we really want to think about, okay, we might need to the child needs some extra support. We don't want to wait. We do not want to wait. Even at 0 to 6 months, a child is trying to communicate.
Right.
They'll turn towards a sound. They'll look at the speaker's face. They'll
Okay.
recognize voices that are familiar to them. So if we see that they're not interacting at all,
Mm-hmm.
we know
Right.
that there's some concern there.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Sandy Dorsey, for your time.
Oh, thank you too.
All right. Okay, abusuafo enti no me gidi ye pa se yate tinsem ne bebre ana yante yete me di mudi kra chensa enti no abusia mesre ye be twa ye ho na asa na no se wo hu se wo ba ebia na so ya kwala se de oka no na oya akwala no ontumi nkasa bo modi ansa ode be ko hospital na omo kire mu se bia bibi se na eye na wa hweso na wa ye ɛfa akwala no ntina fie sa ma ne mbedu ne mpanyin fie so na afei de sabio watɔre mum na ɔnkasa nkwala pii na sɛ mpanimfo pii a wɔne nam hɔ a ɛnɛ wɔn kasa no sanka time a na wɔyɛ nkwala na awofo no anaasɛ caregivers no ɛhwɛɛyɛ de wɔn kɔ hospitals ahodoɔ kɔhwɛɛyɛ a anka ɛnɛ wɔn nyinaa wɔtumi kasa sɛsɛ dɛ yɛn nso yɛ kasa yi ba ɛsiane sɛ na wɔn maame no ma anaasɛ saa nkorɔfo no wɔn nim nti no wɔn ntumi anyɛ but ɛnɛ yi no wɔwɔ sua biribi wɔwu biribi nti no megye di yie paa sɛ wobɛsua na wokɔto baabi nso a wobɛkyerɛ obi nso na ɔno nso wakɔ akɔyɛ ne yie sɛnea yɛbɛyɛ na saa nneɛma yi no ɛto bɛtwa yɛretwa yɛn ho aba na sɛ yɛba nkɔmmɔ no a ɛnɛ yɛwɔ no yɛbɛhyɛ ase was Indian come on Mama Kwaba, Eba me your birds medicine. I just say, hey, bro, for something they are the kids for hey. Say, bro, you do pan, more women are born. And I say, bro, for not me, the bro, you didn't know, Macau me or bass, and no. And today I say, bro, you're being your mammy view. Anyway, I was saying, I was Star Girl de la, studio has say, or your entrepreneur. Papa, Makachi will say, so Google, oh. That's how to show more entrepreneurs. You didn't now be more educated. So you can entrepreneurship power. You be your sister. They say you didn't know. Finiti ko kan na say onam kra na who say entrepreneurship no etare ne ho. Enti ene ebedi mu nkomo. Enya ne say about the bibi akoto WhatsApp status na wa from CEO keke o. There be wa who said ya niama ekoye na say ya said niama che da nkoye. On say business na egu. Anka wunya obi to say Star Girl de la and now to me mouse some tuition beer can you say ni but then you know and catch and unti na name your ba o ma o ti ebe din komo na ye suade keke wo ma here be ne wo ma pie wa he chona lo from eneno o ma here be ne wo chuope wo ma pay wa business o me ha onulo Star Girl de la
Papa.
ye mo kwa papa
Yeah, yeah.
Did you say bibia ye boko so
me adom bibia boko
e de nyankopon ase and then me producer catch me say this week na beba me ji ye pa because entrepreneurship and as a business no enyina ye na movie now sometimes what we do with your share they say because of business so easy say yeah o customer be asem bi obeka dey achiro business na kasa credo baby and I say ejina
na wa bre
hey enye easy o na me chira why
amen
nti ene de in pass e be but yending common fan free said ye be hu yiye and be do a honum and aside say be any more social media ye hu TV so ni radio so no hinan kasa na we
oh okay medical ada wase na me chia with you for so me chia obi bia enumre waja de oye na onya adaje de hwe enumre
sanity
na Star Girl de la de me anga sa me din de la Isabella
okay
yeah, Voltarian 50 and crop so 50 teno na woka no
novi
novi kanyami
wa ma pe wa ye ko mo no
pe yes it's 50-50 from the eastern and the Volta part of Ghana and I happen to be born and bred in Tema mini Watema kakra but because I'm papaya police you know I grew up in diverse parts of Ghana because of transfers. Many in Temakakra no, people pay Koforidia kakra, people pay from plains and so kakra. And baby, I'm a coach pie sunyane. See, when I am fan say my life be a shasi. So I mean, basically
that's about me. Sunyane hono na life today.
Oh,
compared to say that what's not one what
me secondary school maba hono for at a very young age. But I realized that me I'm an age at the time. Even at that, you know, I won't say tender, but young age. Me must say me age at the time because I'm a cry anywhere. Me timi kwasi sana nyama e de koton ade. E wo programs, ne conventions, ne you know, nkofo ba be meetings and I say yeah, town and country planning, events, be and contracts and yes, so that is how I realized that this is a passion. This is something I love to do. Yes.
A person who say, we are friend no, so bambe na wawofo edidua wumu and they were be obi awe.
Okay, so growing up, me you free if you know not you straight my money papa because somebody can papa a police name. No, your police name. I'm a funny currency because we're friends. Yes. Na yet barracks. So I mean living in the barracks, you know how I get here. The strictness, yes say so you're free if you I would say your discipline is high. Yeah, because untimi nya unfa open the open. Baby are you free no? Or no yet you say it and I say men koha men fawi inti this were the principles are more instilling in us inti and no count me I believe this is what have shaped me till this age
because sa many say no me and then me who say na mafo bebre they are not getting that from parents. A lot of people have gone wayward.
Okay.
That is what I see. Inti me sa discipline no de mind dey me did say aboa me pa. Inti if you me from there discipline
na e wo mu pa na wa na we police ni ba na obeye dey akwakodi
waso be
eh waso be dey bia waso be rough iti ne eda ye be ma okwan kra se pie kra no upie kra na enya
o me say me thinking say no
I said
I know they kakrebi keke
on e me just say kakrebi
oh kakrebi
oh
so sa na freedom number offer kakra no afa na you were trying to explore the na unya ho kwan no but we kakrebi hu say na tie no was am back.
Aside all these things, you know, were there any struggles? Be akumu na be ka say eh I had ye bre pa ye bre and now the sabre no anko bi mo ho.
Oh me obi samia I would just say a hot type of you know drew baby kakra na your experience sa no.
Okay.
But growing up we were living with my dad and my mom. Into the old pebia on sabeka obey the party amount. Okay. Party date me party pa.
Oh. And no party bensa.
Oh birthday party.
It's a bibia obe celebrate.
Every celebration, anything we celebrate.
Okay.
But growing up, I transfer papa call a front planes na yen kwan ne me mama tena ye no. Ohono na me hu hardship kakra, suffer to gain. Satam ne yetema.
Okay.
And no dear, I want check kakra by. But we are said the bibia ye ensohwe.
Sanity.
So ultimately if you are able to overcome, that is where success begins. Right. That's the story. No, honey, easy. I mean, from let me say class 5 to JSS, I did ton. We had to help my mom to sell. Me tie bibi no ama me nton bi da. Wa ton atadwen edien. The last way eduane.
Oh.
And that is where we took it from.
Oh, okay, beautiful. And they say my yembra hono na afraid the embedi e hono mo so nkomo. How say ya now wona winni a obia animu no. How does it affect said ya when we busia for and asa wona mo 40?
Oh, me busia me free mu de a bit nuclear. Yeah, sheda and extended ne much. It's just now my dad is not around, so it's me, my mom, and my siblings, and we are very much attached. And my family bia me ba and I say bibi.
Okay.
But I won't say my business affected me busia na bibia and family and friends. I grew up not liking friends. Oh. Yes, I will tell you the story one day. Inti mi angsa mampanda.
At
a young age, I was betrayed. At a very, I think JSS.
And no, what happened?
Obinya ntokwana mkokumano. And ye mi mum. Yes, they suspended me.
Eh, sir.
Inti, and I near me kumano no, so eventually also betray me. Because me yes uncle for now. Many madam for now come here like what kind of coming. Only in casa me no casa. Which for some reasons I know it's bad, but
so be thankful in your town for. We all got time for your town.
So sa oni obi ekuna me ko jento qualify. Ko bu ni pa no.
And I you mumwedi no.
I was suspended for 2 weeks. Yeah.
And I no that's why.
And na me bu ni pa.
Oh, kose. And see, I don't know, sir, now why you expect the zango? How do you have to piano?
Oh, there be yes, I mean, send the.
But what really happened after that? And also became a betrayal.
Near Nayati, in Nayati area back home. I saw they formed a gang, against us near there.
Oh, but the name you me is the way, and then the own yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We don't got time for your town. Okay. See, I am entrepreneur. Business, the raw business, the raw business. And every mu ankasa na who is idea the fancy. I may say and find entrepreneurship no and yet mejuma.
All right. So me ankasa me we school or GIJ.
Okay.
So after GIJ me bafi na mbe.
Okay.
So I had a child after working with Cocoa Board.
Okay.
Yeah. Na me CMC Cocoa Board. CMC, Coco Marketing Company, and a juma for a while. I mean, I'm a contract staff. It's me free or no, and China, maybe 5 when I'm a warm ban.
Okay.
So me warm ban, I think after 6 months, na me tifie. I mean, so I was just trying to figure out what exactly I would do. Inti ohono na me hu say okay, me peduane nua pa. Me bon kwan so pa.
Onsano ebo eka.
Yes. Inti e abrana me mpopo ma.
Enkasa mpo. Ukasa awafo beti. Ukwa obebi mechi.
So that was when I thought about it. Say,
okay.
This is what I really wanted to do. Timinya obi shop na me currently. And that's how it started. It was fintechs hona. I made it starting in kakra. First I'm saying person me breakfast. Person me go for like corporate way and so na one of the cocoa way for packaged, porridge and Tom Brown and then I'm person me started. My mom was like, you are a soup person, so do soupy food.
Yeah, bon
and me this chassis. So I started doing banku, fufu, omutsu, and then I added rice.
Whoa.
Yes. You see, me started and 3 years down the line, and akufo-addo be 2 years.
Yeah, baby,
yes, ex-president, because now yes, young baby, you're quite.
Oh.
Yes, into demolition everywhere on the Manette Casapreco stretch.
Okay.
So it affected me a lot because now me shall say me way na a container. So container me j first one and na ejuma na cost na me sanje another one. Na me di boom into na emu ebie. I invested a lot of money. Into that time I didn't know says we ni bebanti. In fact, ebo me pa.
Oh,
ebo because the investment was huge.
No sa no wapata mo anase wakache mu se
keke. Patai. But amba. Me nya hwe.
Baby mu nya bibi de.
I never heard. I never heard. So ebi mu nya bibia. But till date kwai no krom nya. Yes.
Please let us wo ho.
E wo nkofo na ebi mu krom asamba back.
Wo anko.
Me dey say me yes, sometimes okwa I told that sada nyame ye na ade. Yeah, okwa.
So say ya no wo hefa.
Oh, say me new place no wo Nungwa Adegono.
Okay.
Your Fred Baby Fertilizer Road. Hona new place ne wo.
Okay.
Ohono nyame adom essentially a pub and a restaurant. Essentially wo me beauty shop.
Okay.
E wo hono ma. Me essentially be another place ohono ye boutique and tare and perfumes.
Okay.
And skincare kakra. Help be say ohona am to so body bia wo. Inti hono de binyam bia no kra.
Okay.
And I aduma bia in 2 weeks time and e bia no.
Oh, come on, send dey haya.
Haya.
E beba bio.
Many problem. E be show mo nim.
E nyina e beba be register in the
problem in ho.
Na o sha say dwumadi no emfi aheni.
Oh, so metimi aka say 7 years ni.
Wow. Efi Manette hono mo na deba.
Manette hono 3 years and I had my 7 years, so 10.
Oh, and then inspire na de bia no to me koso na oye. Cause eduane nuane adidi
enough form.
Ya tete pa.
Ebi
mo asase ejai.
Omo mbe ria o. Omo mbe twa fufu ahye omo bag mu akomo omo kunu no.
Ni nyina asi.
Share. So no Obaa no the why budget.
Ma maintenance ye. Ma maintenance ye.
Na say no onte. Say no mo e kanana. Nti onte. Ba o de only man so Obaa no na ebia weduane no eswate. But say be nya bibia na betimi calculate. That's one thing about business. Ontimi dua wenim say bibia meye na camera no so ntimi enchi ni na ma. Obi timi de napkin kata camera no nim.
Na wakoye de
obeye. Obi so timi chim no. Nti ensam no de do so business and kasa sister woni akoma ntimi nye. Ya chede. Say ka so be a business. Ya chede, it's a gift. Because as I said earlier, Mako school, GIG.
Yeah.
My top up in public relations. And I my masters in development communication.
Oh.
Yes. And now met me akase me ye juma obi bia.
Yeah.
Yes. Me kai say manage H1 TV I juma.
Okay.
And now me catch yourself me was CMC. That was CMC crowd day was right after my national service.
Oh.
Yes. and I'm in another company, event company, bi so ye adwuma ewo atomic coin so.
Okay.
Yes. But nini na no, me ni obium, my back to my business. So it should tell you say, hey, I did a person me. Yes. That's the thing I want to do.
Inti no so me mete wasi ye business na nye se bia wabobra na bibia nche da nkoma wa no akoka se we de me wosika kakra ntimi nkohya ase
de bia nya sa na asemete enya sa na ya de am pese me ye pese me tre machine kra nche me ba mo nchen
enti na ya de a wo se hu se wo mu ansa
exactly se oti edwuma na se se de mpese me ye ni enko ye a se wo dream plan B. Say we in fire, so we drink another plan. Yes. Sanity, yeah, maybe my restaurant on or if I was Star Girl official.
Okay.
Yes. The new place is called Delado. And 2 companies are registered.
Okay.
Utuya a lot of things. Sometimes we income the crown drew sika I will say. I'm telling you. Because tourism for beba, environmental protection for beba, snakes for beba, crow for beba, you are paying a lot. You are paying so much. Inti eto da on say your nkofo bi omati say salon ejuma koso wako bi ebi enye na chede waye nti enche no wajai oh adepam good obi a pam enye wade a opia menye emwa
wow
memwa. And another advice I made man nkofo bebre
ye
ejuma bia make sure say you have a fair idea about it. Me cooking. I have never been to a catering school.
Okay.
But I picked it from my mom at a very tender age because mom was new 27 years in the end.
Oh.
A year for wedding for now year. Into Jesus and ye pick it all. Near new diane buano.
Okay.
A cotton. So what I say.
Yeah.
Into Bibi say no. A diane miss ya one ho.
Yeah.
Into maybe to me in fact caterer and chef. Now on my country me say we jay jumano. Enya say bia obe panicho na bibi ba we jai no na henu nti no wa hold it on with juma. I can do it. What you say? My modi na me free juma no. Nya odi na da so. Enti me tie juma na say.
Sir.
But there are a lot of businesses are nkofo ni bebre omo nim ejuma no ho bibia. We bie because yes sika wom.
Enti ono so
ebie. Ba nya sa na sesa asem na ye.
Okay.
Anytime you want to open a business, you know, search deep down within you. Then who say, "Way na me person, way na me I have, you know, an interest, a keen interest. I have the passion, and I have a fair idea about it."
Okay.
And that is where I do manibijina. Send it to you,
and yes, I do okay,
be untimi. Obejai. Na mama nka se me ntro.
Catch me.
So, ejuma ya sema ye kenya no. Me beauty shop hono. Me de pedicure ne eyiko kan. Say Obaa na bia wo to bibia me pesika wo sister. Wo to bibi ni ade a bia na nka obi pese oye ne nine. E just nails into Obaa ye o nine no nsa.
Okay.
Am ko fa we ka sister say me ni medjuma ne. Me ti o menye nails. Medjuma ni anka ye aduane no ya. And I met yes skincare crank. I mean ton me reason to me nkwen. Me ko na me ko fa ye obi so me.
Okay.
Sister Obaa baako mienu 1 month ayan ojaye another one so buy ojaye pe na me jaye me time machine na akocheche
but I be na wagina so di jai
oh say wo say ejuma no wu nim ho hwe e no no so Obaa no ade na ade ya sha ase fofo nti e bia na you can never tell e bia na enko gidigidi ma no se ne ope e bi so no I really can't tell but say bia ejuma for there omuja ejuma abribia
no I know they
for no reason they can leave oye ne papa obeko oye ne bone obeko so obeko nti be you, that is it send out here no be you
okay
no credit da no fato catch ejuma eni no oye ade aka so oye stricter be you. That is you. That's your discipline. And it's in your character.
Right.
Nti saa na be.
Okay.
Nti nya fe na me beba pretend said the mentie no me ya true. Because I've had workers matam mo kra ko yo muti amom. The next day omoja ejuma no.
Na so ma plan that so be ade na obesi akwa ewu
there be say me nim
there be ono na plan so obekọ dada so onu obekọ oni exactly nti na obesi edi wechi akwa
exactly obedi wechi say be a wo pese wo work and looky presentable e dey ma ejuma no you run a pub and a restaurant and so you want your workers
say na be ye na amanfo ani beje ho
nipa ne ba oh mama nko ye oti mama ye say what's sanitary ade e chia no wa fa ne bag I thought I crowd one crowd because mostly ana eduane for na ya na ye workers no motete ye nchen because of send humanity
okay
and to say boutique and to say saloon na saloon kwa ubie na wangasa oni hu idea bebre sanity nti eduane adwuma ne de ade e chena de okaba nkuru ni wa waso be hye because wo ye bebre ade e chena de oye nkwan ana say de omo suso ne amanum ma ne ye adwuma no omo ni wa waso be hye nti mostly ya na adwuma be for no omo ne ye nete
okay
you either get a place for them and now ni omo ofie and now baby adwuma bia ne wono no ape baby no omo
so omo
that's how it is
me de uko wechi kakra wo rekasa na ukase sometimes a crown no income e ye ba no is chain investment I want make it no ne sa no obede na wetua wadwuma ye foka and now obede keep the business going
na me ne sani adwuma ne tie ne to da ed to da so anye de nti sani tie bia no we de me ewura something called investment
okay
yes and then you see a lot of people spending money me say skapa ba me kreska
I don't know cause it chere ya see
me kreska ba me say ska so cause me mbra was me tweme
ni
na me
very necessary
Miami tea na iska so what I say but me cra me I save yes nti dai more than no udi kakra fe bi to
okay
anya da wakoyi wo ha ba be she eno ana e sustaining ya na e di enyi
okay ana ye tete say ebi mo business a o master tie ebumi am no mutumi di be say 25 cedis and na e sha 50 Ghana enti star girl we dey what he dey na ebisa say wo so de no e kwa he aduane business na na wo de sha asesa na ye hu de e betumi aye hu
me majuma no de me I can't you know figure out sikano you know I can't really say this is the exact amount me the shame but na esokakra because when you juma I just to say tabletop business this was you know a rented shop into first of all if you want to rent a shop sebi we know the money involved so what you say answer na obeto to ehun ni ama obeto ton chensen ni bibia but nini na emu no obi a why ready so be start ejuma no and na be so ton ade no the moment we see jina no na what trimpo no so ye clear no set the okite be out me the start
sanity ni
because ejuma start yankasa no ejina wo ni pedua no so me nka se ejina obi a obeba be boa nti wotiri ase na obi a meboa be den ba okakra obi ano at any point and every point bia no obetimi dia ye bibi because eduane nuane even se banku na nka opese o shase a so obetimi start with even about 10 balls and then you reinvest your profit to make it like 20 na se ne nyankopon so tie no ochama ne so obi aso nti bebi ade besi bia no
obi beto bi adike
sanity
nti me pacha wo what has been your biggest risk a pay off ewo ejuma we
risk ne de dos
and
bebre
what about it
me who baby am sha see
my trip
risk ba ko ejuma yes ejuma
okay
se me di kan ka se bo akofo ejuma betina oni on ba betina sister obi betimi aba na wa benyama hyew yes because wa benyama hyew anya se wa ba ono nete akofo obi ba na customer wa ba ho ehu no 1 or 2 times na oni na koye bibi na nipa na nyem se nipa no ni bebi akwa wedding
se de not also
and ebi na ye wom no
na se sia no wakwa dane eno na ye godmother na se grandma na se
grandmother And I mean, it's a challenge because it's happen. And Korano only omukasa omontie. Nipa ne be ejuma na o kire ne say, oh, aha na ejuma nti na buy.
Yeah.
And so focus. Make sure say the enti o buy no. You know, you achieve that goal. Ohun be ma na
adwene na sesa.
Say nipa no so your be ma nso a. And for sem. Enti I mean, that is one of the major risks. Okay. Yeah. And then, as I said earlier, senior taxes I had you krum hano. Maybe a meka. So more year engagement a year. A call. And I mean, say if there's any point in time where a buying any PBH or more a year or minor kita I go there. And I talk about the taxes I or entrepreneurs for I nebi wom. Yes. That's all that a doso. I was say enka krom ha no. Ka wo she adwuma si ayema obey 5 years. Na nka ye hwese adwuma na ebetimi ay sustainable ana. Na nka aban no credit discussion. Because we call China as I know no. But the moment 1 week penipa ne hu say we bie shop
na nko ade na
sister
wenya ho na say wenya ho
ye ba bejo ye ji uni nso na nka potholes e wo wanimu ye meye we for ba for ba then ye to SNET for ni na we pay SNET for our workers sana with other taxes.
Okay na sesi am bese bibi so wo hu won a e a wo de wo bet na won cha na eduma ye fo na wo bet na won chen no no enhyehyɛ bi wo ho say bi anipa no oba bet na won chen na sem bi ba ho ye son ana se sen na aye te.
Okay, so mostly no ayana ye di eduma for brain agents for no wo de omo ba.
Okay.
Nti because agents for no ma sign a contract no. Agents no abayen ye ho ebe investigations ehun say eduma kroje na ye de nkola na say nipa ne ba ejuma also ye na no ana enye ejuma boni bi na ade omo ye say ade ton say ye ejuma sua say ye maid servant owo fi nti when it happens like that na so should be to omo we refer, you know, we go back to the agent and talk to them say na esi na akra no so e can aside that they know that ye ni
yes na che say ohuson anesa okay and they say sa na te dia na e kama na our point na we realize say eduma mi ye die it's becoming successful.
Oh, maybe I'm in new place no.
Okay.
Na me who say yes successful. It was say itimi ebie other branches. If you were a new branch cry no so eba.
Oh,
and check ebe before December.
Okay, aside obebie no next 2 weeks.
Yes, there's an yeah, me said that me padi challenging because me free sa me say ebrebia no. You know, bibi koso e wo me life mo. Me ye bibi because me tida kakra pe na me ninja. Nti every time I try to challenge myself.
Okay.
Senior ebe boa me ankasa. Ene me busua me ba.
Okay. Okay. So during o challenging moments and I said time e very difficult no. E then na o de motivate wo ho.
Oh. Yeah, me wo nkofo 1 or 2 bia me ni omo kasa omo etu me fo afi so me bompae every bia me ko situation bia me bompae pa the to erade nim and me maame nso one of your strong pillars.
Okay.
No every bia she's been there for us from day one. From day one she's been there. Nti senior tie bia no edwane to ano ejuma no kra me ni ho na me tu kwan even out of Ghana kra na
sela no betimi ahwechi
mama and she's one of the strong pillars edimechi
when you obi sa na dia eno ne de na je se wo ho so ngo
sa pepe
enya me ampata oda ukoyo obi ono na pe ono ni hu ye aye achenwa eno ne sa no wo be ne den
sister asemo
obi na wo de wo ho a wo ye o business na wo wa friend so we bia bra beboa me no no ne pese ono ne ye kra
echen wo e wo ho pa obi timi be ye adwuma na ono ankasa ton ne de and your friend is say on me boa wonye no. No on the side no or ye ne die, which is not supposed to be so. Senka ejuma die obi e ne ejuma na ode o bata ho a na opewasem
sanity
ena o jiwudi nso but ene ye ntimi ngini pendi nti bibie ni a either say oba ana say bia obusua even when you akra you can trust nti sana asemete.
Now how do you identify new business opportunities no? Because nanka nim say nka wo de akwakoye de enka aduane na but say ya wetimi be a boutique wetimi be beauty shops skincare na de account. How do you identify them? Oh yeah then now wetimi this eyinim nyina de ba
so Obaa say once me di kan catch say interest maybe be a me hwe ade a eye within me means a metimi aye
okay
de mani je ho one me say once say bi ochine bi me mapamatare na me pamentare na because me hu say afi me pentare a efe na afi me hyenso ankofo bisame tinkofo bisame pe na me de aye ejuma na me di bibi ye manim na obi bisame say when me ye me feel because me what GI jedinas me she bibi na pepe me dwan makomokola makoto na me dia bro it me ko school ni na no na me kra sa paper bag ye ne o market and go school no me de bia me kita because me ko na ekra me because me ton bibi ti lipstick ni na me ton me kama no a o kala ye me fe na makoto bi me de 5 cedi ato so na me dia bro.
Wow. And then you know, business na do so na emunsem na do so abusiafo. Enti bia na sese ya na waka ye ho a me Obaa Dwumadi na ye guso a ye hwehwe nkomo na ye ne star girl de la na hwehwe nkomo o ye entrepreneur. Maka cho say hey, say ba entrepreneurship a just na no yi gu ho na fe kwa na ya hyase da de aka wachi na edo so pa. Enti eguso ye redi mu nkomo a kaye ho e wo Facebook na Facebook no YouTube na o wasem bi sabia obetimi de akwakoto numbers no so ye very active enti 0240550899 o de WhatsApp no to mu a bia business me ye business so but see ade said da niam akono ho unhu so kra obe ne den ni nyina no o wa ha nkuto de obetimi aboa ye na yetumi ehu de wo se ye nyina no ye be ye ho na sesia no hu obi a o possess entrepreneurship quality ya obetumi ehu sanipan then yama na obetumi de ehu se ne be ya ankra bia na obi ti se me possess this quality na because and ma me compare dwuma bi nye
se ohun akra onyi obenye ska obi hu
sa
ohun akra onyi a obenye ska obi hu no straight
o sanka me twen na me ya kwala na nka wo hwe me se minya menye ska na enti no sa no wo be den hu
se nipa no nana montuo na de yo na ho keka de wo a ohun nipa otimi me kra mama nka asem bi onim se na me be hu se metimi aye pub ne we no me ye aduane ma nkofo na se me 7 nkofo na mani age se nkofo me tie me no monsa na me duane nso nye
na wo tonsa
me no I don't drink
enti ye na ye meto no
monto ebe boam
me kra me no monsa da dem se de taste kra
but obi ba
me wa no ade me no neti obi ba la ye kasa wate
obi ba me ho na me 7 no na mo ni age na mo hwe ball na bibia in fact me hu se me ni je ano no it makes me so fulfilled
okay
and me feel say me ni age ankasa enti that is where I even realized that metimi aye bibisa because na me serve obi na nakoma to ne yemu a ma me so mani je pa so obi ohu obi a ono so betimi eto that lane a sani panadio na ho keka because me Kenya no I was very young and na me serve sani because I'm mama to ande ade bia o de ba ye som ye ton na me so me nipa bia me ton ande ye topa won say edwa wo obi ho a sa na asem netin and afei se wokofa edwumayani bi na se won say ade a wo ton no oboa to push or the new ideas but sometimes edwumayefo ni bi timi the idea ba ama wo madam no kra wo timi ka say akre you want to keep the person.
Okay.
You would want to keep the person apart from obi or disrespectful and I say onye helpful on no obi sa no you would want to keep them because na de joni na no eboa medjuma ni tumpon.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. And you know, looking back, say no, enyema be na nka wunya ya ka obetimi asesa about being an entrepreneur.
And they be brave. But
my kakra,
my bemu because me can ebe to say bia my bemu ebu because I am ejuma for ne ha adwen. Dodo na ha adwen. Ejuma de ubi ejuma onda o. Sister, kekre se okwohwe ejuma no. Oti say e wo se okọ.
Okay.
We anyway eko krono ekoso. Quite recently, obi tonsa ehwie tequila ehwie nsuo gu bottle no. And no DSU. Tequila a shot is about 25 cedi. And I'm and 30 cedi.
And we share nsuo gu.
Waton, no we share nsuo gu. Sister, wo anka bebu abem. We share nsuo tequila say white.
The same nsuo me no bi da ba me hu bi da.
The same nsuo. Te nipa ne ton and we share nsuo gu bottle no.
Ne eno no oyesa for them.
Baby camera no so chere. You know, at what point has had the happening? But it happened. Customer never ever talk. No one know. And some will say, "Hey, yensu." It's that same way. Utia, wabomumbi.
So when they say, "You be class, you be here,
So what I say. So at some point, I need to be honest. At some point, I know me no me won't say me be ejuma. At some point, I wish say e be anka nanka me ninja banking, but. Anka me ye ejuma wa abai mu ametim baby ameni obi eni asem because ejuma efo ni nso bi sister
asem
I don't want to be person me dey be spiritual kra but ya na ebi mo nso
almost
easy
there be asem dey say dey tena na we say kan sa
yes emu be yi nsem
sa
yes obi ba sa ono ko be so wa hwe keke nti ni na aka ayi no ho ni na ye package ebi ye ebi nye Ntina, I was say, we ejumania. If you are into business, you really need to pray in whatever you believe in. Maybe you might not believe in God. The OG dino, but empire war. What I say? Because the OG didn't ever protect you. Maybe a Christian. Me bomb pie.
Asema okay na makai ma bibi ano no so oton aduane sa na wakofa nkrofo aba said ya oditi ya wo ye aduane na aduane no edu baabi afi na won tobio nti ne sofo na ka kire ni say aduane a woton yi anka wamba asore pa makote edu baabi no busy nti na onkwa asore kra bible kra ye ne den cause de bia na wabre nti na edwuma ye ni baako aduane no ton na najo nti ade chia enya de a obi abeto cause o me di dwane wi.
Wow.
It's so come woman and me say, no, say,
a lot of things happen.
They be on Adriani and your word, Diana. No, what's it down cotton and
in areas, you see, and you may be high you. Hey, until we are saying there, you know, a spiritual world.
Baby, we are saying the name, Canada, the name himself, sleep on your web, and you to me,
but to say, yes, mom, yes, some more money as some more about.
Hey,
a bit to be how now, Osha Senya, Obis Wapam uncle. Opam no bet me den opam no uncle who are by force and a bit too nasi and maybe obi a me money coy the same thing was to what's a bosom you obey any beer
on fimpo
chichi so I was here for crime so near money panic coy and sana ejuma reset yes and sana ejuma it's a sign
Ebusia for ejuma bi anda form
there be enough for
ejuma bi anywhere that form
be anywhere that form
henti no sorry say kwa akwa business na sorry kwa kekesa na eno nti na business be gugu no
you need to be ready physically spiritually so you're ready abribia but I thought that niama be eboa say nipa o papa ye kakra o so ye de boa afufro
okay
ne say wakoma pa any wutri mu fine
okay
ase timi twitwaje
sani amei no no
yes obi timi eba wo honom na nka watew wansem to be so wahwe ajejew se na be ya but
obenyaw
but e bia nka wo no you reciprocated that with love with gifts any other for because man at a point in my life na me obi a me child here pa na say dey me jai
as almost o chade so e be o che na ade na de akoya de foforo na den chese akuranti e be ye ho den
e say dey just nyame
but still ade che ne de ye beche ade che ne de
etwitwa
di papa ade che ne de ye beche na ye be hwe entrepreneurship and branding so ye be si fa branding your business na de ade na nsa na ye be kono as a leader na so obi a o ye entrepreneur no qualities ben na we say o possess say ye be betumi aboa o brand no.
Oh, so oye obi a oye ejuma one kasa no you need to be a leader, by yourself. Say one kasa no utimi di ejuma na nimu kan. Na face so oye obi a upe ejuma.
Okay.
Upe ejuma, oti ejuma na woye no so ase. Ejuma so oye so onya adaje ema ejuma. Ese onya adaje pa de ma ejuma na woye no.
Okay.
Because you're part of this world. Ghana, there's no way I'll be a juma. I say, maybe a juma. Me, nanka me minim say, Mako school, my yama be brain, tinka me be a juma, mako ye juma, bamfa. Yes, because me business a juma in nano, not me san juma with other companies.
Okay,
but me free more na complaints here and there. You might put the systems in place, the structures, everything, but if your presence is not felt, the human
so ye said you was say no.
I was say bribia na yenti will be said the biano now question the human air coso any idea oje report any bibia or stocks senia airco senia almost see fire aduane fa now tie customers feedback.
Okay.
Every beer, utie feedback. If you are on boat, ube ko akoshe o feedback. Send you man, yes we be ejumenti what yada. Now what baby, na ejuma so na baby. Sana enye ye.
Okay. Enti obi a ono no oye ejuma foforo. Na ofele se o sika. Enti opesa nka obi ejuma. Na o ma amanfo koye no. Advice be na de be masadi pa.
Oh, so we ejuma opon. We ejuma opon. So we obi a won that say media. So we ejuma ya na papa utimi sorry kwa ebo fa we ejuma bia yo.
Okay.
To to help them set up. Because set up and say kwashe bibi but to ensure say omo ready. And I say o camera and I say calls. Bibia nyese we bia ejuma keke ntino na Debbie.
Okay.
Me did say papa kra ye won e fidie so kra no. Obaa abre ni abre bia eba behwe senia
nyama esiko
nti oye nyama bebre kra na se onya adaje di ma wajuma.
Okay eno ne obi o ha na obi ono no akwantum nso
akwantu for no dey no masem no ntimi nka because me tell I have got a lot of complaints from a now for omo bi ejuma omo wa manone even their family members mess them up as an outsider na the woman say family member no ntimi nche no
obey ne day
business no wo pese wo ye business in fact family member nto ano and say untime nche no because oche na ebusuan be boarding bone eyie ba wedding ba kwa be ka say won wa chi unua and our cousin and na ye be boarding bone ti wo pese wo be business outsider no wo fa na emra da ho nhye da contract bibia o mesi apa no wa chi.
Okay asemia na ye tete pa wa kan de na che say ye no kware yeda se abusia ye betwa ye ho aba se ne be na ye betumi anum sunsu oho na se ye ba ye be share entrepreneurship na fe so branding se na medi kan e kan no ye be kura ye nyama no ho se nkura na ya kono na ma obi nso apurchase ye reba se ya Abusia me your ba, yoji mi o, yoji mi, wawe, saminya. Yonu meni yonu la. Na eneno me your ba jumedi, ye ne star girl de la entrepreneur, and na ye twetwe nkomo na nkomo a ya twe, ye da so aye ba betwi bi. Emprempren de ye behwe ye branding. Se na ye betumi ya branding ye businesses no. Se dia mdi kan se na be ye na betumi ya akono nama amanfo etumi a purchase ye cause ye mupi na no se sia no wo se wo ti asisi business no it's a calling e your frɛ enti no want na se keke sorry so kwakoton ade enu ti na bebre na no businesses na ebi mutumi gugu no cause enye wo na wo se wo ye but ese ne se ja opes pakpakpa sika bi kakra enti na so so business it doesn't work like that enti ne no ye rusua na ye hunia ma ye ankasa no ye betumi aye ebia na sa woton perfume na enkoyie ma wa ebia woton nkosua ne meko a ebekoyie ama wahu aha CJ Winters enemy din na 2 television so and na orehwe ye no betimi de wase bisa na bate da eya meka na no number no so ewo honom enche bia ye bebie phone line no so na wo de wase bisa ene wadwenkyere aba beka ye ho na mprepren ye de yenkone yenkoto ye nkomos Dela,
yes dear.
Na Cecilia no, you say Star Girl Dela, a very big brand. Maybe I'll be Fabia, baby, I'll be Fabia. What be the same?
So, number one, business there. Oh yeah, it's social environment.
Okay.
Senior environment next year. Any customer service.
Okay.
Which is very, very important. So wajuma no ana wade na woton no efo sedin na wo customer service no enye good a wajuma no enkoso e was say o customer no is satisfied. That is why we call something customer satisfaction.
Okay.
Because eno na de nipa ebebro nti nye se wo ye adwuma no na o ye no biala keke e was say ebribia no wo ma customer no nani je die otono na okwa wakodi enwa danse ye juma ye ya na nipa ekasa bebre obi ba o premises na o honye clean o customer service ye poor o brand no say no and say ye kra ebe say na face so ebi a o packaging o food packaging senia obesi aye no afa ama nipa no okwa na ni beje ade na wato no ho e wo se nipa nya value for the money.
Okay.
Nti entimi man say obi ba beto ade na obekọ na senia na o hwehwe no ana ne expectation no e be feel no nti ebre bia na say wo hwe o environment, customer service and also packaging.
Okay.
Enne bebre na ye use branded bags, the paper bags, the rubber bags. And then they say bowls be about with your packaging. Yeah, how they mostly use boxes.
Okay.
But nyama be about bit me de a brandy wajuma ama aya kono ama anayefe. Now the essence to be so make social media.
Okay. And what the yebeba ho?
Yebeba
okay. No need the ye do bisa ho.
Okay.
What the definitely yebeba ho no.
Na I was say nini name no.
Yeah.
I was at we na hana me de be nini name no say utie feedback.
Okay.
Wo ye adwuma na wuntie feedback. Wo omo a omo boa wo e ma wadwuma koso a emwa ebegu adwuma. Obi abok ta na dwenkyere.
Okay.
But you should listen to the ehiano.
Okay.
Na di ho dwuma. Oh nkaminyanka we ti say. Kaminyanka wo ye we say. Okay mate. Na wo tie na sopem. Enye say customer ba na wakas ma chance wo de wunim hwede. We bi adwuma da. Wonte da o business. Na san o pamu nipa no. Se wo tie nipa no. Sabio manoda sumina so kwasi asem kra na oka se utie no na wo de ojesu yo se de eye papa no wo de be hye okotodwem ba de enye no obetu egu na de papa no wadi ho dwuma ni na aboa ma adwuma no kọ nanim
okay
na you know, ayana customers for whatever business you are into, nye aduane pe. So mama a futuo na otia. Ayana they feel they feel said they are part of your business.
Emma you have some overconfidence.
Yes.
I had the make betie.
Or the nkofo ba. Oh, me wo baby am to perfume, me wo baby am to we. Oh, okay. Or the nkofo ba. Oh, me kra na me ka so onye ni say you. Me kra na me ka so onye say. They feel, you know, say they are also part of your growth.
Okay.
Inti saa nyamani na ka ho ema wadwuma no etu mpon ema ne boy adwuma na nkasa.
Okay.
I mean,
inti no doesn't mean say o packaging and that's o branding keke no crampo no either say betumi ama wadwuma na etu mpon and that's betumi ama wadwuma no aba form.
Ehun ya sister oye eyi ani esabio ji say mole fuo na wo ton aduane na mom na o pese adwuma na wo ye no economy a so show packaging.
Okay.
So show packaging ye pa senia obesifa package aduane no obesifa a serve customer no. Enye ne ode konko a ebi obi didi wo ho o plate crowd serve crowd no it talks about your business.
Okay.
Nipa ne bana o de chense basa bi e serve na aduane a enye as I say I mean even in a part of the branding.
Okay.
Or serving, or dishing, or garnishing, and ni na put together. Ni panedeko. Ni na unye.
Asama okay, no me wo personal experience bi. Na me tonton tade, me posti. Na me wo green grass bi. Na me de ato so shirts. Me de to so na me etwa na ma posti. And no me feel say ye kama. Me posti kama, but minya mannequin na me de atade no toto so etwitwa ye no the kind of attention the kind of people are now more comment say can I have this? It's nice,
very
different. They say prominent people be kwamba na to me reacted
because of the mannequin now the bear mono. So what I
say ejuma na say
even only workers ye ejuma uniform krombeshe you're part of the branding. So be ejuma no shatade basa ne ho basa sabio ne ho waye ne ho basa ni na emo ejuma no esese wotimi nya uniform ma workers na omo ye ejuma na omo ye uniform.
Okay.
Na eno ni na akire brand na okita no say obi bebe ejuma na one ho kuha waye ne bibia basa debi obi bawa udin emu no owo like the person is part of ejuma enti ese o brand no se wo manager na so obi oda ejuma na no so a ese abre bia no nipa ne hwe se ejuma no omo hye na se no ye ejuma no senia ya kire omo so omo nye no nye se obi ye ejuma emre bi me ko fa nkofo bi eba ejuma mu na omo wo ho na we abowe we so abowe as a cat and dog agro. It was a customer and no home. Me things like this I'm very emotional because build the branda sebi found cross the same beha ade na ye no find another place na fe na obi kite aduane na obi pia na to atwene se hu agro mpeso mu di wo ho ekaden so at that time there was a customer who called me say and then our workers for be say you know so what I say I asked of the whereabouts of the manager and I call Obaa from Tiomo I say we mom call your mom call because oh yes I say ejuma
no carry
oh yes I be have brand no
carry
build the brand no ama na konanim enti say be fa wo ujimi kakra no e mambe
Lord
Japan.
Now, what was that? No, Obi to meet on Atadi, I'm saying. Obi to meet on the same Atadi, Baye 1,000 Ghana cedis. Obi so bet me at on Baye 200 Ghana cedis. The same Atadi. But said the Nippon no besi fair Kurano no. I should say a branding no, and a bono eba.
Atari dear. Enya atari nkwanye enyama bebre once ade bia ye original na ye ofik ena esun bebi obi a kofa ne de nti wontimi nka say because wait on is saying no
also obi a
ton sa it's not going to be possible.
Okay.
Se obeto ena wonto so a
onto
kofofo lele ho na koto ye oyin ni low one shane high the ohun so ena obeye anka krom ankofo bebre emie biaye a omo ton the same thing as your ton wo Accra but they still get people to buy
and no carry
adena nka onko Accra ho na mokola na tudu na onko ha ho nkoto obi so akofa baby okofa e de mfa ho provided say wa share fatal we ni je ho now you can afford.
Okay,
that's all.
Oh, enso ezisi hey yensu sisi a me pie na me ko Madina Zongo Junction ha say anymore maybe I menya be 3 or 4 cents.
Yeah,
but me ko restaurant bia me no sa restaurant bia bi o metima ton be 30 40 and 50 cedis.
Yeah,
no then e de basa
nipa na o call restaurant on one na enso one na de brew
obi na de brem
na oba no hu ni appearance na okwa what na ase no was serve you
obi na we say twitwa video bi kra ka ho e kama
no was serve you na fan so
and I say AC kra
wo de nti na maba from kra na biwa na fan so bo ana meboa na otu na say wo hwe TV wo hwe net 2 ana so what you say
entini no eno na service fee
na your service fee na service fee na ya na ekeka ho yes
ye mu so ba na ye ntia sese service fee say ana yen ya ye to ade no yen ye felice na se obi so ade na ochinchin a ono kura na ochinchin bre na we ya metifa akwa fridge mu abrem de se wa mre o
debi ono wadwen ejuma na oye no e planned asa no bi be bi ejuma no wadwen ho wadwen wanda o because I'm not saying say no to omo ton ade wo kwan no but obia betimi afa ade akugina kwan
no kware
at any point in time baby aton de ope nso to obekwa kotena baby but the obi ejuma no odwin so nto odwin shade
sa
odwin location ho otuaka for something to be done
right
and be done well or build a structure so what I say owie ye no nso no or the eniama toto na akwem the akonua si ho or the TV air condition everything light
aesthetically pleasing
exactly
they no sound no kwetire mu na otwitwa mfoni na ndie na social ni media yi na ye dia urusi wo hodi ji edi
sanity
nti indirectly ni ye tuatua za e kan nyina
yes
yeda mo ase why yeda mo ase pa
yeda mo san ye na ane na wo pese wo hia bibia wo ko straight ope juice ana bibia but o pese wo kotena baby why
baby classy eno no kwede beka won baby classy
but ye de ma abodin so ana wo complain
I know no na ya asem no enti from ene ya yate ase no yenye sa biom enti e da yan ya fele se ekutoku mu ye mre ye be kokwan
no dem kokwan
but da ye pese we want to call us so ye frɛ ye nkra no
we did together
na it's then now to make it consistency across all businesses we nyina
oh enti me businesses ni na been no
okay
that's the only advantage I know there are other people omo ye ejuma e bi wo ha apete ni say and also you put the systems in place now the amount for so to no cameras and so ne way with stocks na no e systems mu ultimately monitor. One of the advantages of mine is nini na been me bro me to so no me shops na pete
okay
the shops 4 ba pete inti that's how it is inti me it took car no ma kohwe we kakra
okay
ma kohwe we su kakra even though the systems are also working yeah she bibia wo fidie no so ne enen amanfo a omo so de da no it just feedbacks no from
okay
that.
Okay me I say branding e hodom now so me ma menfa last one we fan bremu has there been a day and I say a time be o feel say o be rebranded o business no
me no ka say cra me rebranded
edentia
ejuma no abreni abrebia say wo ye bibi foforo na customer no ba na nije no feel brand new
okay
ukoye no one way obebre enyo nkwan pe na wo wiase amanfo ye bi
de bia enya locations
de bia
locations wo ho
na ewiase no so the world evolves
yeah
enti emre bi by na social media ni ho na aba
sir
Gen Z for ni use
papa
millennials for na yesua to even get there. Inti abre bia na we say look sharp na we ye bibi foforo.
Okay.
Obi be hu a obi see, you know the outside world entrepreneurs for us. But with you no any or third eye the no, you know where you want to get to. Inti eba ni sana ebre bia na you on the run, trying to look out for new things that are coming up, new things that will interest the customer.
Okay.
Ebe nipa ba ade foforo we aba me call no say now what now we ABC mu dia na forget wo betwem.
Wo betwem amba ntina de bia no
wo say wo ye bibi
sesade
programs yen side dia every bia next month ye program bia eba, which is the Fufu Festival de eba eduru meba na ma be invite mo
ye be ba dodo Fufu so de my favorite.
Last year yeah maiden edition.
Okay.
It was good. It was amazing. So this year the second one eba.
Okay.
Enti ebrebia we say we bibi. E man kofo na nije.
Exactly.
Ni na ebua wo ma unyin. Ti untimi nka say senya wo start here na be sa ebetimi kraba so obetimi ebubu bibia na wasan ye
foforo. Okay. Asama okay. Ye wo drink bi e wo Ghana ha mintumi mbodi. Soft drinks ibi eba ye na manfo tu egu so afedu baby no na ne ton no aba form enti oma rebrand no sesi amanfo asia tu egu so
esa Ghana for no ye de omo dwun bia agro
emu de ya dwe egro ho
ebre ni abre bia because omo pade foforo
eno de yampa
motiwe bia mo esa Ghana for mema
they be a pade foforo ehu we dey want something to see. They be say emema na no omunim
so omunim
omunim
be on pe foforo sa nti sa na business
Ghana for so business
na ya fa na say business ye be ma
okay
nti say de bia no o ye no foforo na o ye new say nka liposuction ya de ma enso de bi oba pese o feel brand new.
What you say?
Hwehwani mu nti.
Oh.
Be man ha ye yo.
Oh, sister. But nyame wo ho.
Omo ni mo ho.
Ye ken say ndia. Omo ni mbi omo ye nti no. Me ma ne nyina ye chia mo papa. Ye chia mo. Nyame hira mo. Mu ni wiase anka wiase enye do.
Enye do.
Oh,
sister.
Na yenko social media. Yeah. Social media na fe na ye ba social media. Social media no eno no fa so de ben ene wo e de ma business owner.
So, Obaa, say social media na make no correct. Say ade me hu mu ntempa na me ameti ase a ka meduru echiri.
Sawa hu,
ka meduru echiri kra. Ka meduru echiri ja ebi mu a omo beba. Social media no. Ena na me ka no Gen Z no. Ye nye Gen Z fo. But social media no e ba ye no sa time no na ye shede nim. We didn't know it was coming to stay. Because ye mu be bebre wo no mo a ye slow adapters like me. Me ade bia ebe trendy bia me na me last person am e hairstyle for ba. I'll be the last person am e bi. Abe twemawie no.
Answer.
Atade bi ba in vogue, I'll be the last person me tobi and me pambi. I'm like that. It's me a very slow in adaptation. But social media no, when I realized that it had come to stay, that is where I started getting serious with it. Even though now I'm not perfect, but with some of my platforms, to promote my business the more. Into social media and me buy na aboame. When I me involve me hono, be me way on accounts. Yes, accounts for all platforms. So
okay.
Eboama obi per location kwa. Okwa ohun location no enye Google nkwa okọ Google now but Stagel official pub and grill edo beba
okay
okọ Instagram so aye wo all the other way no so the social media is doing the most
come now online critics say your comments na dia amanfo ebi wo hono ma obi wa onim sa dia wo ye de eno na wa ye no but obi so beba beka ya bi eno ne sa no how do you take them?
Sending in aka ejuma no.
Okay.
Ejuma na ye no. You can't only get good comments from people. Okay. There are times obi ba be ka asem kwa na very disheartening, heartbreaking. assembly wa commenting bi wa read ya ebema wa bem kura ebu but ni na no de ye no befa de enye no so no beto egu na wa correct o mistakes.
Okay.
If a mistake now yeah we be correct it and then you move on. Sana e was say na sana tie with me side yes sana.
Okay.
Sorry.
Na sesi ano yen share social ye to ye gina social media ina de ade obetumi ama yen places bi a ye betumi akoso na e bi ye ne ma ye ton ye tumi de akokọ na boa yen kakra.
Oh, me de make say TikTok. TikTok de okọ a
the 24/7
because the alerts are there.
Okay.
The social class, all the average class obia wo.
Okay.
Sebio omo a bi abrofo potokasa ne kano eyomoden so ewo enti TikTok na de obia wo bi the class bi a ohwehwe bia bi wo to call no man depending on the autono eboa so e ma odwuma no e promote no.
Okay. Okay, TikTok na makai na we me ngazo yo bi o he de me a hey TikTok buy say that man fu gina online so ton ade na what make you big sales na ade na me say mama nko try bi e la
amfa oh kafra some try bi
e wa na baba bubu yo
there be
e be payment
na me kwa na me
ase o be gina so no be twopshu o me gina so be twopshu hey na sana na mo ye wa ha
so minua so it's about consistency.
Manko biomo
consistency.
Oh, manko bio be say 2 years music
consistency.
Manko biomo me fe ase be sa ko
sa
hey
be sin nani na wa
de be me so me live da
oh enyanka so
hey
because me call for 8 you
oh hey omo me gina so shum hey ene me tietia am why na mabo afa me so me hono kakra why CJ with say what TikTok mabo afa kakra hey TikTok hono ba ebo amanfo pa
ebo amanfo na me
ebo amanfo
me ebo me bibre na sia but it's doing the most.
TikTok bo amanfo pa ntia no ne de say the amanfo obia social media nkasa na obia ne de okoye ebo amanfo sanso na social media same social media no so no ene e de obi akọ prison
sa
enti say wo no de akwakoye wo ho no
say wo koso no say we make sure say de wo akwakoye no affect you obi you won't attack anyone.
Okay.
Be affect nipa ne one kasa de wo be gina so a wo be ya e be boa wo ene wo say wo ye na wo hwe na prison and I hope so you can do whatever would land you in prison. Yes. Say juman so nko so a ebetimi abo. So it's a matter of choice.
Okay. Me pese me bisa say strategy ben na business strategy ben na aja. O de ya secret bi na aja. Enyina na yasumu ba mama bi me phone line na fe no podcast a secret no e dey atray. Emprempren de abusiafo adofo bibia betimi ajoin in your studio hanom directly through 0240-550-899 0240-550-899 me pacho self-fra na walowa TV no volume no se ne be ye na enkomo a ye betwetwe nyina no nyina ne ye beti ye ho ka na etumi aboa mesremo a enti me pacho back to you. Secret ni dia
secret mabobo ni na so
ye sure say be that so
je mabobo ni
da so hey secret to the be that so
mabobo ni na so I spoke about what time or interest e wa ade na oye no and I'm Bekasa about consistency so yes makasa about branding. We've spoken about branding. We've spoken about social media. Yes. It's in our account. Emma, it's a part of strategies, you know, putting the right systems in place. Yes.
Me pato we jina small me wa mama fa me first caller. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Me pato dini baby our frefi. Hello.
Yeah, Kofi.
Okay. Kofi me pato kasa fi hinfa.
Ofanko.
Yo, me pacho enumere de ewiase nyina with you.
Yeah. Me nua ba na pese me bo na pese.
Yo.
No, I can't branding, but how somebody brand his or her job using social media?
Okay.
At the same time, so remember social media and I profitable. Because me matter say so the be to social media, say we have Facebook near there, Uchia. How is the payment done? I want her to explain those details to me.
Okay.
Thank you so
much. Okay. Me pacho obey you one. Facebook there, I believe say you're free unless of a so running ads and on a ubichia and I'm a boy. Intino. If I'm not paying attention to movie, intino. You be come. Hello. Okay, intino. Said you're not all cano. So social media thing, you know.
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, Snap, Twitter, and yeah. I think say obey ad. But me no crane. Also, I said earlier, I said no me know much about it.
Yeah.
Nti yen ya fa obi. Ye ne ye adwuma as a social media person.
Okay.
Or no edi say adwuma no. Ema yen. Nti say wo hwe na woni idea about it.
Okay.
How just find someone. There are people on a rate card cheaper.
Okay.
And yes, say ne board dembo so betimi aboa. As I say, we can know everything. And na ni bi we wiase mo ebeto yen.
Sir.
Ya mbeto. Nti ebeto yen na de we will take time to learn. Nti me de me no krimo. I have, I've employed someone ede amayen.
Okay.
And with branding on social media, so say first you have to think about your logo.
Okay.
Wo ye adwuma na say unya logo. Eda wo adwuma ne so. Na ebi obi beto ade no so a branded bags. Any ade a wo de ye delivery amom.
Yeah.
Ne na I was say eye adwuma. Nso wo de be share rubber black mu. Na ade akwa akoma nipa no. Amo friends ngana
Ghana must go and
kono black no area see na dia shame na dia manipa no there be was say unya wo stickers was say unya wo branded bags was say ebi kura branded ni bi kura our details na printed on it nicely na dispatch na dia kwa manipa no so that's one of the things na ade ba ko so a business for ya say ema ye ninje delivery before payment no so we are very serious. Me nyaya. Anka Ghana buy me gina fidie so aka. Anka oma business phone jai sade no. Me de mimi nyaya. Na obi to ade a.
Yeah.
Umfa ade no enkoma no. Ohu ade na no wetu aka. Money na hand, bag na ground.
Okay.
What you say? Because sade we na amamfo people are being scammed.
I know dear.
A lot.
Obi kura na ka say still nyama ne mba ye dear sister and they
scam me.
And you read and send you.
And you kafra. And you na the
also sister chat ni pa ma me na drama send it TikTok sister nya botre.
Customers harding. But as a business person no, I feel so once I wo ye wadwuma no I was say we have it, odi wa adwen e fa ho obi wo ho no ma per the proximity or within Accra any environment obetimi aye o delivery na because me my bi e na ya scam me da ntimi me mpe obi obetimi ka say tua even the dispatch no keke
now fambra
why would I pay the dispatch na dispatch me tua no bana or hwe for mo na me ye ne din so
na okay.
So that's one of the things me meka about business no.
Okay.
But back to the branding no. These are some of the things. Obe branded o paper bags, o page also.
Yeah.
Obe ma owe. Obe kwa wo ne dem na oye adwuma no. But ene 3D ni idea be utimi nya wo sticker kama. And I say o 3D lights eyibi na wo honom na wo ye adwuma no online. Okay. Na aboa ma adwuma no ekoso obi hu say we serious say minua wo kasa wo can say first now your business what the go green grass carpet so okoto mannequin what the share emus sign it's part of the branding it is a minua be ma no wotie these are all some of the factors
right
and it's niama ebetimi aboa ma adwuma na branded we be hu say we serious we ye adwuma say ni pe hu say we ni abre na we ye adwuma nya agro na we di
okay Abusia me pacho me phone line is very active 0240550899 0240-550-899. Obe to me afre na ya twetwe nkomo. Pacho bomodi ase o TV no obe lo wa no na nkomo ya betwetwe bia no etumi atetete ye ho ase na etumi aboa ye kama. Na me brother na all kasa about Facebook ads no. Eno ne dia obetua ne wo ho. He no ye say bia opese o reach larger
audience opese wo ko echiri ewo we no mu a reach no mu a
exactly
no obetua but since I only fair idea about it no
akonya obi said ya na wo kana
no ne be no mboa because how we na a bit complicated there was sika obetua the mu odru the ketwa
but your mama call line so hello good evening
Alfred
me pacho odi ni be Alfred fi nyakopo adom ye hu ye pa
pacho ye frame me Kwaku Prince
okay
me frame fi do me pillar 2
okay
ba me fi suhun me ni mo pa
is that
ama me no kwa chat online about business baby abese ka
wa na we na out make our ha yo we dey to aso ene monkomo we na wasa chat me hu nipa ko eye why na chat ne dey dosso
pacho pacho the first time I met him program
okay
but I was so impressed about because
thank you
my father so honorable Agyapong or a mentor
okay
when it comes to business aspect now I be say you can business I be say maybe a businessman be turn your man talent okay let me say young Ghanaians na say you will be bring business asset in the sense make a onipa no or turn kinky Keke no turn we yes ka won pa but what say na say nkofo e ton tale it is ka be it no boss we ja keke na ya den ato no abehye entire business in
ampa
afedibo so ya within 1 month 2 months afedibo say
ashe ebehye
na ba me because nkofo ye den emba boss say foreign especially Nigeria for no boss won na obi ye kinki wa wajai iti no sadia there's a space over there both in Nigeria na be no abehye wonom iti ye business e be say business ye nto ye boase my tie ana sika wom ana say ana indomie abesika wom we just say ye nto ye boase na ye fa nyoma gu paper so na ye seek advice nya ade because again talent on adults be brave obi atontade one better you one better over there both obi to go in China who a warehouse aba say how na ye fan nyoma wa say Nigeria ni yen yesa
da bi
Nigeria ni ko gina warehouse or China twetwa ana nyoma nye cheap for China sa
da bi
go di business and that form sa my sister can say o see business I both physical and spiritual
exactly
etinaya me say kofu be beje nyoma mo ekoton anya dado me pese bi business person me ton ba pese bi we didn't just suppose no matiasa
asemo
eti me say mon koso menya jepa mi hu menya je me Canada menya jepa eti no
na ko pa ne so contribution enti ne baby ko no sign control message na me ko refresh ya bi hu na ya to aso fi wono na ya bo ya nkomo ne ma make delivery no so say payments before delivery and I say payments after delivery no nemom no number is 0240-550-899 ebinum wo hono ma onimpa say wa make order delivery guy be ba around omunfa omu calls so nipa no delivery guy na kwakodu hono ma wie no omunfa omu calls no
eno so wo
omunfa senso say wasisa na adwen o say den o achoma microphone line so bra hello good evening
fine
me pa cho ye fro den na kasa fi hifa
me ka se fin so
okay me pa cho ye tie
madam no kula
okay
oya do
yeah that's Pacho ma wano so kakra ma me why yo ya so yada CP yada se wa Fred Medino so ya me sure lampacho.
So na ye kan.
Yeah.
On say obi wo ho a. Answer na delivery ne beba no. Aya na wo say ofre ni pakro no. So we bia ene that say another say. What product I order no is going to come. Now sometimes they won't call you. I'm on frail.
Okay.
And one say because you place the order ABR today, no, they have to ask you your availability. They find out say are you ready to receive the product or not? They don't call you.
Okay.
Now a dispatch product no more they abroad. Ebani say there are times you might not even be around. What you say?
Yeah.
But customers ankasa sana me di kan no. Ebi mo ha adwen obi wo wa onim se wa order product pa. Say ya na so show, say ya grow.
Mama call us somewhere. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. No.
Pepa cho di ni baby our free.
Me pastor me designer.
Okay.
Me so me went to business kakra.
Okay.
It's my first time chancing upon the program and I'm so impressed.
Thank you.
I've learned a lot and maybe now interview pastor me be it's in a company now because I've learned so much from it.
Okay.
My very quick question. Delivery would you advise to say maybe business na minya delivery issues kaka.
Okay.
Ebia right and this market of already 40 cities for this location. Do what? That's a customer is already 50. Oh, but or return is on country said this is what he went to say. It was really disturbing the business.
Exactly.
So do you advise say yes for motor na yempe rider and now say high rider
more na
like delivery way na on that's also my question now.
Me pacho me ti ase pa. Me ti ase. Medasi. Ampa when it comes to sad delivery, me crampo my experience be brave. Asema okay. Sometimes obe friend nipa no delivery guy kwa be friend nipa ni so mereba o. Obeka say you. Obekwa kodu ebi ho no ma nipa no obe say bi atema anasa fienya. Obe fie bia Madina hase kwa kodu afienya. Obe friend no me pacho mereba o yo. Okodu ho no obe friend nipa ni sa. Enti eno no sa no na wo na ye oka wo say wo chia delivery guy nika. Say that you bia bi say sometimes the delivery guys no e ma adwuma na ye den.
Omo na ye den because I am obi all the time na ye adwuma. Enti woman o share na say bia me product ma be do 12 o'clock. E bia na e bi kwa no ye man say wo TV presenter. E bia o show time aso. Na o ye adwuma there's no way you can pick a call. You can't. Enti o share ni pan time no ma amfa nyama na be do a. Then it has to be another time.
Okay.
And also no fault on every one. Delivery no one it's not like you are not ready to buy the product. There are times when so be an scale new. You are not ready for the product. But they are bringing your product to. When you're ready, cry be our swish.
Okay.
See, I think say I don't know both ways.
Yeah, same bio. Na yen you bia na obisa say is it advisable say as a business owner no obakoto bike na wa pe obi na wa run new delivery somehow and I say already courier here wo bia yen use omo sa
nini na ye me nini na ye
okay
nini na one advantage and disadvantages so ofa obi a ewo adwuma nu mu a obetimi ato motorbikes no wa pe obi a one ne ye adwuma onim ka na wo de akọ the tie bia no obeba back but the disadvantage enso wo utimi for obi wa hu nipa wa to motorbike amano no dey on one personal things to get the personal gains afei nso obi so timi eye delivery no ejiji usike ni na timi di dwane say what ese obi timi ekoye delivery no hu ni biom o bike no kwa hu bia betimi esi se Korean so a ana se boat ana Uber so a nini na
obi de schedule na
that's it o suma nipa no
yango obi de schedule na
that's the thing it be happen several times omo de nkofo omo dispatch niama nkofo na failure they will send the things either niama na ndu nipa ne ho and I bedru sika ne ma.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Emu bi anywhere betimi aka say ye krogen because business and kasana a risk.
Okay.
So at any point in time you should be ready for anything. Could be bia betimi esi.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
Emu bi anywhere betimi aka say say mom ye.
And I say
any I just say wow.
Wow, she nipa woni won ye adwuma na wa hwe de betimi
I just say wow. I just say wow. Na sebi nipa onkwan so ntimi nye bibia. You can't.
Na on say courier ye ni omo service courier services you know. One no they are materializing ni say pi na no mpem pi na no. Na they wa ye ni say anopa say bia o ka say bia me wo package bi wa ha me wo package wa ha anopa no omefa omo guys ni bi mako peke packages ni nyina e de aba omo office nti omo de ba office ni wi a na afi omo ba cheche packages no okay obi o kwotema and obefa tema aha say obi o ko Madina obefa Madina oyarefa adenta na ade sa nyama no nti se dia ye ka say obeka say oh ade de meba 12 p.m. Enye nkuto wo de na ode ba
Debi
enti na de betumi asa
bia me kra me ye bia me ne omoko because say I was able to be treme since I am moto no de you should be able to tell me say time say bia in an hour or two because me say moto nte say car traffic betumi a chill you know enti eze otimi tre ba omo nka obede basisi a na ote ho me de basisi a na ote ho e bia na wo baby a wo ko me de basisi a nipa ne mada nti eba ne sa no wagya ho na okọ anase wonya foforo a na wato me de bebre aye me nti eya meto ade a muslim mempe se da na mehia no
na wo beto
na nka meto ya na nka mempe ne sa because either ways no problem
bibia just bibia betimi esi okay and then you know anampen PSC said ya eja we are saying na ya bobo yen akwakototo tinti no obi atonton ya ma said na your brother you can say obi atonton ta ade ne ade young girls here and I say young ladies guys and all that obi ato TikTok obi atonton ta ade but enche na business no aba form said ya all kano if we to be and na would be ma young people are omo to them no they are trying but it's not going well.
Oh, obi wo no mo adwuma na obi no ono on say me catch about
so
pono ne wo hu say koso no so
Obaa be
ye bi na obi so wo ho a wa setting a target say adwuma ya me bebi e wo say be drum re bi no na ma ye wholesaler e wo say inti nipa no back to back or you serious with their all you know na the essence twa to no so ne say nipa dodo bebre ensie sika odwuma no ye no hu sika kakra bi a onam kona o kruna oni kruna
ana so be ko star girl
ho be ko chile so what I say ana say onam ono na breakfast akese ene emu videos akese obedi scanning na back to square one ebia na nka obi nso na boa no and now investing in that business
right
anka obetimi e de ho proceeds na ene mfaso no aye bibi but with this kind of shit into square one ground zero
now is it advisable say ejuma or ebia wa start a business awoye say mfaso na eba so wakofa niama wato niama na ewia na kakra bi sometimes untumi ntonu nyina wie wakofa foforo be fra obon say dada ne kra na afi omo san to fine otonton niama no na say won faso ne ba is it advisable say business awasha ase no obetua wow hoka ana o de profit no better run business na kopem say ebegina
business dey sacrifice
oh
you ready so your business you will sacrifice a lot hey sister na ko bi de ne hall store obi timi de ne hall the bedroom the shop onya baby nda yes sacrifice enti adwuma de enya ngina ya engina ne nan so no de wo nwa ketua no de nka wo forget kakra na wash wo de ahye adwuma no mu a ma adwuma na gina eno nkyere se come de wento aduane ndi eno nkyere se ope bibia ahya mento but once a wo ye adwuma no ma wo set a target na ma wo adure bi se ebia 2 years, 5 years, I will say Juma drew say.
Okay.
All things being equal, I will say Juma no edru say. Juma no edru hono mo a na afei and sa eniaman keten no. Ode, you know, you put them in place. Say aketua, you put yourself on a payroll.
Okay.
Yes, na afei ekoso.
Okay. It is say you be who star girl e wo hefa.
Oh, what should star girl? Obaa nungwa adegono. Star girl Fertilizer Road and I say adegono Adom Junction or one yewo. Na oko online in so oko first oko Google now about Star Girl official pub and grill the location or honum it's pinned there obeba.
Okay.
Same applies to your social handles no. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Yes. So 3
and
no
oko
X de minio.
Okay.
But these ones I've mentioned,
Okay.
active one. So share your active line and so on. To fra every bia ubisa direction the OPBA no. Share obi you track coin.
Okay, into no patwa edin bio.
Star Girl official pub
and grill.
Yes.
Star Girl official pub and grill.
Yes.
Okay.
And new place now. And also ye BA no. And also ye entire ye wholesale.
Okay.
Ye retail. Yes. And no, it drew a message no invitation.
Oh, me badodo. Enkasa kramble. Enkasa kramble.
Mate.
Bijina mu kra de da.
Mate odo. That's.
Enti no number na yebetimi ana yekọ.
Oh,
Google yebetimi number.
Number no ye 0249 949141. A business line. Enti ofra na o text here. A WhatsApp and a call line.
Okay.
Making sure say business. Enti and our friend.
Enti ba your sign
0249 949141.
Okay.
That's a business
beautiful.
Line. Very active.
And they ye din komo.
Ye din komo.
Many Agyapong. Papa. Bebre na keka manfo team. But lastly no, a day ena ene day no obi enfan Kyle. Futu sembe.
Oh. Meka say as a young girl.
Okay.
And as a young man. Oh ni na who say o interest near. Di hujuma.
Okay.
Na fasa kwan so. Na fa ye de oye.
Okay.
And na homa de ewo wakomem ana wakoma daso se opese oye no e ma ne nshingu. Nsa na me di kan kai no business ya twede.
Okay.
Enyom to ya twede.
No carry.
De o wiase ma bibia akyede. Ye de chewa no wasua enho ade so kakra.
Right.
Na aboa wankasa. Adwumasua bibia ne na eye. Enti wunni na wo de opese oye. Right, from a tender, a young age, adolescent, unina, from the youthful way na no. Neo eti na opesa oya. Mawakoma eni nyo se no na meni jo me so obi yeti amepe. Na mo eni mbre ne to one amon. Obi eni wa obeboa gise wa.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Bi eni wiase mo betimi aboa je wa. Ti wan kasa no to hunjina se meye bibia ma aboa me ankasa ma obi me kasa nchero say edwuma we emfataw ma obi me there were times some me wo me continent obi ka chere me say me won fesen say me won fesen say me ton aduane yes because sometimes workers ni wa obegina ho na watete ni na aka ho na me ka say edwuma ye sacrifice enti wo tie wo feelings no wa ho ofe send your one fair.
Yeah.
Oh, nye jumano. You won't do it.
I can't be free.
Obi kwa ono mo otonade. I know someone who produces fruit juice. And producing fruit juice no. Ono ankasa park car nisi baby. No wa jina traffic no wa ton. Ono ane car. Ono ane company. But ono ane santon ade no. On kire no ho. Enka say me your boss. Inti ma mentina ha. Na menfa nkofo. Ono a eye irrespective so what in conform ye adwuma no ono ankasa so to adwuma no wan amon ewom on hwe ne ho bibi nti that's one of the problems of the youth today aho kire ne pride bi ewo mu na face social media ne buy and dey bobo eso obi aso influencer it's sir obi aso influencer nti Emma say kwa wo page my for wo bre.
No kai.
Because young girls in na aka wo nan ato so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And na omo ye de omo pe. Young guys no so the same thing.
Yeah.
Ye nam ha. Ye focus on your future. Nti me de meka say adwumaden.
Okay.
Adesua. Adwumaden.
Sir.
E de wo be ko bibia.
Okay.
Ope bia.
Yeah, that's it. Star girl de la Nyankopon hwa pa.
And
then komo aye ya twetwe e chen say wa sign obi account mu 1 billion. Nyankopon hwa. Na ye besa nso aba ha bio.
Yes.
Nti no Nyankopon ye ma next 2 weeks so ye be hia.
Mate.
Nti that's pa. Emsuya ye de dwomedi no ebesi ha. Na ene Star girl de la ene no atwetwe nkomo. Na meka cho say ewiase mu ha nyina akọ Google say ya na wo hwehwe entrepreneurs successful entrepreneurs nidi na obehu wo honom kwana Google ho na bo nidi Star girl de la obehu say asama make yenye nkontompo na say manumu ena eye mede ena mebiemu na me kasa se bi da bi obehu dia America na so dia wa onim say yesua ade pa entina dia wunya bia no fa bo bra na eyi ena ebetumi aboa na me nda me producers nso asese wo tumi boy magic Burundi na me fan call me cameraman, sound and everything. Elikem and a face no questioning. Mesania kotopo no me fra kotopo no more. Na justice and a face so Hughes. Munina obi bia o boy ye from Tiko Kanangasi. Wonga wa hawa weni ha obi bia. Yakupon shramo samutumi boy majumedi no aye kama pa. CJ Wenters enemy din. Na mi oba dwumedi aha ene de busuafo nyina ebesi. Wa hweye wa freye me den akababa ya bra me nda wase ya bishira mo pa mu nti ena dwupedi na babedu sampempensu Yakopon eya adoma that sende wa ma pe na wa ma pe ni agbo melomi akata nti na mo hwe mo husuye bye bye.